will say, I mean, of course, we have our 2 players sitting up here, ProtoBanham and Anathema. But real quick, T3 Dom, I do want to say that he, despite getting 0-2, played extremely well all throughout.
Yeah.
Played extremely well against MKLeo. Honestly, after seeing him play against some of the top people, because that pool is insane. I mean, a lot of pools all around are crazy, but that one is kind of up there for like one of the crazy ones.
I think so too.
So I think the fact that he was able to play at that level and that confidence and consistency, I do think whatever gauntlet that he ends up in is going to be a hard one for some people who are not prepared to go up against that kind of caliber of Belmont.
That's the thing. Well, yeah, he's the only caliber Belmont of that. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah. But the thing is like in an open bracket, like at a major, you know, if Dom starts going on a run, it's like you run into the Belmont, you're like, damn, I have not thought about this character since 2019. Exactly. You know what I mean? But at an invitational like this, everyone's thinking, it's on everyone's mind. But either way, Belmont or not, we are jumping into the first match of Group D here. Proto against Anathema. Should be a hot set here, fellas.
Oh, yeah, ProtoBanham on Min-Min obviously has Min-Min and has Lucina as well. And I feel like both of them do well against R.O.B here. So I think Anathema's got an uphill battle because Proto's got the opportunity to switch depending on how he's feeling.
Obviously, you know, Proto and Min-Min, they do such a good job controlling underneath the platforms, right? How do you get around this as a big character of R.O.B? You know what I mean? There you go. So getting something started with a parry, but just swatting him away again. Proto doing a great job controlling everything right here.
You notice Proto not really opting for a lot of the smash attacks, just really the ram tilts. And Proto is so consistent when it comes to neutral, and that can, like, to have that amount of discipline with this character really just shows how proficient he is and, like, why he is by far the best Min-Min in my opinion.
Right. Sorry, Pink.
Just a second ago, he had the gyro and he had ram, and it's like, damn, he could do both.
Yeah.
He can hold the gyro and shoot the ram at the same time. Just absolute nonsense. But
look at the ram is constantly anti-airing. Look at that. Doesn't even matter. Like, oh, you're at 170. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep controlling neutral and pretty much took no damage.
I was gonna say, R.O.B's a character you only need one chance with, though. You know what I mean? And there you go.
There it is.
And Anathema is so good at exactly that. Anathema, one of the best R.O.Bs in the world with the advantage state, 100%. Side B's off stage, everything. Like edge guarding master.
And that's the crazy part about it. You know, once those rotor arms, it's insane because once you combo into it, even if it doesn't get a kill, it gets you off stage in a very dire position against a character that can essentially glide throughout with it. You know, so you have to respect that at any percent.
Yeah, Anathema, as long as he's on the ground, he's definitely moving. The issue is as soon as you're put into the air, trying to get down against Min-Min between the arms, between the ram. Like, because I think R.O.B gets away with a lot just by neutral air, right? You do that fastball neutral air. Min-Min doesn't even have to engage with it. You don't have to pick it up in melee range. You can see the gyro set up. And he's fine.
Nice. Combo, too. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's the thing about having the gyro right at the edge. A lot of characters, most characters can ledge jump right into an instant Z grab there. Yeah. And you get control of the item. Throw it down and a beautiful
fastball laser.
Yeah, beautiful snipe off stage by Proto.
Fire!
Any fire move this weekend.
Yeah.
No, not any.
Wow.
I miss Falco.
I know, man.
Bro, this is the thing about this stage, too. This stage is so small, right? Oh, it's
No.
ID.
You already know. You already know what time it is.
That's
one time for the one time.
How bad did that look in the beginning? And it just did not matter. Anathema going up game 1 here against Proto.
What a weird swing in both directions.
That's how it
Remember,
goes.
he cooked Anathema's first stock to 174. Like, he didn't end it early. There was nothing wild that happened. He just beat him straight out. That's a huge W.
And you look at the stage, too, like, it's a smaller stage, so like there's less room for Proto to run around, but at the same time, the arms cover so much percentage of the stage. You know what I mean? It's just like a classic against its owner. Do you want a smaller stage where there's less room to run, or do you want a bigger stage so that their weapons cover less of the stage? But going for that smaller stage, R.O.B getting in one time and capitalizing, that's going to be the name of the game for Anathema. Doing an amazing job in that game. It's so easy to get steamrolled after that first stock, right? Yeah. Especially as R.O.B. Against Ram, forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Anathema did not care, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he knew when he had chances to play, and then he played. You know what I mean? He wasn't going to watch forever. So I really love Anathema just closing those out. And, of course, I mean, I got my jacket on already because I know Iceman is ready, dude. I know we're going to see it through the course, so it's time to come.
We're chilling.
Someone turned up the AC.
We are chilling, man.
Get me the heck out of here.
Antarctica, let's go.
One thing that
jackets.
One thing that Bam talks about a lot is how, as a game progresses, the main thing that really gets pushed is the punish game. The punish game becomes first and foremost central. And you can see Anathema really showing that off in the fact that once there was one opening, he was just able to wipe off an entire stock, and he did it twice against one of the best players on the planet, one of the best players in Japan. We got Lucina
Forcing
now.
off, yeah.
Yeah, I do think this is probably a better idea, if only just to bring back Min in the third game. It felt like Anathema started sniffing it out, but Anathema is definitely ready for this.
I told you, Anathema's offense is ridiculous with R.O.B. So good.
Yeah, when I think of Anathema in terms of what makes him different from the other R.O.Bs is it's for sure the gyro combo game. I mean, you see what
it's a gyro for me.
Yeah, well, the gyro combo game on just a lot of these strings, we see so many setups coming up from an Anathema that can be a little bit more creative or just really clean on the standard stuff, right? And I mean, it's such a pivotal tool for R.O.B when you're able to get those early KOs into the rotor arms. So, and gyro is usually a main thing, like a main component in that formula, right?
Yep. And so one of the things I'm seeing already here from Proto that seems to be more effective against this, you know, every time he's shot the gyro, he's running up and dash shield, right?
Right.
Well, when you're Min, you don't necessarily want to be in someone's face like that, but with Lucina, you're
that
okay
back
with
air was
that.
such a good idea.
Oh,
It definitely, it certainly would have hit. That was crazy. Up smash, nice job right there by Proto. Good control on that first stock. 152 when he took it.
that's
up throw?
yeah. How often do you get that up throw on that top platform? That's a gift from God.
Oh, yeah.
That's not normal.
I love the R.O.B mix, the back throw into the chase. I love it. Looks so cool. It looks so smooth. Oh, side B.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But look at this. Oh, wow. Not going for a back air.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, you might lose it for it. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got the juice back.
Yeah.
Got the juice.
Man, and
At what cost?
I'm very surprised Anathema opted for the gyro shoot there.
Yeah.
Back air just seems like the go-to there, but maybe not facing the correct direction.
Yeah.
I think this should do the trick.
The
though.
conversions again at the like Chuck, you definitely said, you know, the gyro, that's great. Side B, that's the one. That's Anathema right there.
Combo
Yeah,
into
for
side
sure.
B.
Yeah, combo
Absolutely.
into side B.
That seems to be kind of the R.O.B thing that you're seeing as the metagame develops and as the game keeps going on. I mean, Zamba has really made his money with back air and side B. More back air, but I mean, like, you definitely see that R.O.B, in terms of the 2022 metagame, is just does a lot of that now.
That would have been neutral air side B again. 100%.
Absolutely.
Just setting it up. And then it's a frame trap anyway. You don't hit it, you'll get the confirm. You're in a good position. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're up being.
Forcing to the 50-50. Why not?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, tried to get that air dodge, but Proto not giving it up here. Back and forth, but man, it is Anathema with such a huge lead here.
Yeah, the defense too has been huge from Anathema. Air dodging to the ledge, getting out of bad positions. Nope.
And this is the issue with Lucina that I think Min could make a comeback like this. Just dropping low, turning off the boosters.
I'm telling you about the defense from Anathema too, firing on all cylinders here.
I think that Min could make a comeback with this with solid neutral, you know, trying to play full stage, getting some edge guards. Lucina doesn't really.
Nice.
How do you get that last stock off? You're gonna get this one, but like,
Yeah.
you got. It takes a while, right? And you have to put yourself in risky positions. If that my guess is right one time, that might be game.
Definitely. Swing with the side, but you've earned this right. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Down air. Oh, I thought.
I love how Anathema is holding
Anathema's
on
getting
wait a
to
minute.
jumps every
Wait.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. He's getting a little antsy though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of up smash.
50, he's going to button it up a little bit now. You know what I mean? Like less. Oh, maybe not.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
no,
gotta
no,
chill on the
swing it,
yellow
swing it.
stick.
Proto is.
Stop hitting the yellow stick.
Yep. You
Earned it up.
catch.
Whittling away here at the lead.
Oh,
What
up
the-
there.
what
You didn't want
was-
that. Oh, you make
on
it
the
back, though.
other
You make it back.
side?
We make it back.
Dang.
Oh, tech chase. Oh, don't get forward smash. Okay.
Oh wow! He brought it back.
Oh, yes.
He's back now.
Bro, Proto is
He's going
gross.
deep.
Oh!
Wait,
Drop it a bit too low. on that
game.
one.
Proto's like, you know what? turn up the heater, man. Turn up the heater, bro.
That's where he's going. He's
We good.
We out.
He's going to the
We
AC
out.
dial right now, turning it down.
oh man, that situation sucks so much because we've all been in that spot where it's like, oh, I just got to seal out the stock. And you don't
Yeah.
even, I feel like a lot of players, they'll tunnel on that.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, you got to hit me though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But
Well,
you come out swinging way too hard. Like,
Yeah.
you're the one that has to make the comeback.
Yeah.
In
Yep.
particular, too, with R.O.B, I mean, you don't have to smash. You got to grab. Like, you could down throw, go for the up air, go for the up tilt into up air.
Right,
Like,
right.
R.O.B has other opportunities. Like, having a grab that can go into a kill confirm is such a blessing. And if you're
Right.
not going to take it, I
And-
don't know.
and the
There's
thing
so
about-
many opportunities.
Yeah, and he kept going for the same timing. It was a slight stop shield, do something. Slight stop, do something. And the moment Proto saw that, he's like,
Honestly,
Thanks for the dub, baby.
honestly, that's where back air might pop.
Yeah.
Because you're popping out a shield. If you can do it safely, like if you push away from him, if he spot dodges, it hits.
And the timing change, right?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of playing off tempo and kind of a surprise. Also surprising that we're back to Battlefield for game 3.
I was just thinking that too. Honestly, they're both playing so well on it though. Like they're both shining big time on the stage when it matters. So we'll see. See what happens here though. Game 3 popping off.
Staying with the Lucina as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. It was heating up at the end
It
there.
definitely
Big
was
time.
heating
I'm not
Big
surprised
time.
because again, I do really think that he recognizes that gyro is a big deal, right? So he wants to be able to use a character in his repertoire where he can use a lot of dash shield and mitigate that gyro. And he's been able to do that somewhat effectively, but of course Anathema regardless just such a stellar combo game.
Looking for it, yeah,
Tried to
looking
get
for
the
it,
offstage
yeah.
But the roll on the stage here, Proto with all the control, the ledge trap here, not going to be able to scoop the roll up with the neutral air. Now Anathema with the ledge trap here, tries to set up the gyro, but up and over.
Down throw, okay.
Now he
Wow,
does it.
that was a mash.
Now he
That
does
was
it.
quick.
Yep.
Oh, we're charging.
Dang.
Notice that Anathema is always the one swinging first.
Yep.
In those
Well, that's
exchanges.
what I'm saying.
Like Proto's gotten a couple kills. Again, he swings
Yeah.
first. and
That's
he
what
might get
keeps
punched.
happening.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't shield poke, honestly.
Wow, and look at how far Anathema has to try to recover here.
Good
And-
juke there, too.
Like Proto, the threat range.
Oh!
Wow, just going to call out
Swinging.
the sword.
Yeah.
The jump, yeah.
Yeah,
Proto's
Proto's
got
got
the
fade
hops.
back in time too, but nope, not today. All right.
Anathema got to recover here, too. This has been, offstage has been rough for Anathema since the Lucina switch, especially at the end of that last game. Like, it's just been, Proto's been crushing it offstage.
And Rob's not an easy character to edge guard.
Nope.
Oh, okay. The forward are not going to be enough hits done there to connect another
Good movement.
top. Trade here back and forth, but Proto's the one that gets a string out of it. Gets the
Yeah.
ledge jump. Yep. Juggle situation against Lucina, not fun to deal with.
Yeah, not at all.
Nice, good coverage.
Yeah, it doesn't get the fast fall in time there to actually get a land
Okay,
in there.
wait, that gyro was hard to see on the stage. Did you see
Yeah,
that? I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's still
it's-
there, right?
I know, yeah.
yeah.
Down angled F tilt or something.
That's
I
a
thought.
really weird timing because you want the down air for the most reward, but because of the way that she kind of pops the up B,
Yeah.
it's right there, it will actually clip you.
Man, he is mashing so fast out of that. No
Oh,
chance for a
wow,
follow.
the air dodge gets through the
that was
nair.
clean. And the landing fair in the chase.
Goes, barely avoids the laser there for the defense. Coming out from Anathema. Oh, the setup,
Oh.
double nair, okay.
Yeah.
It's
There
wacky
wasn't a
how evenly
Ooh.
matched this set is. Like, look at the percents are
Yep.
nearly identical.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been so back and forth.
Getting back onto. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was going to
yeah.
say. We're running out of juice at some point.
No gas,
There it goes,
man.
yeah.
Great DI.
On this economy.
It's weird because I think in the last pool we saw a lot of 3-0s, or it was kind of, even if games were dropped, kind of got the sense that you knew who was going to win the set. This one's up for anybody.
There we go, tech
Tech
chase.
chase.
Oh,
Try to
Like
catch the
it.
jump, try to catch the jump.
a little safer,
Setup
KO
for
attempts
them,
essentially,
yeah.
right?
Jeez. Proto, man, just full control here of advantage. I mean, we talked about Anathema's offense very early on, but this is the Proto show 100%.
I think Proto thrives in the tension of who's going to act first. Like, there are these moments where they're both shielding, and I think whoever gets a little bit more anxious or a little too eager.
Yep.
Yep,
that's
too
it.
easy. That's his
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
The classic,
Sets it
man.
up.
Up B to bear. He loves that setup time and time again.
Proto good, man.
Proto
Hunting it
just
down.
sets up so well, and he thrives in those environments where it's
Yes.
like, somebody's got to move first, and I know it's going to be you.
Yeah.
Who moves first loses.
Maybe
Yeah,
we do want a longer stage then for Anathema, you know what I mean? Help set up the tempo a little bit more. Yeah, Lucina right in your face all the time here.
Man, that setup is the classic too, coming out from
That's
Proto,
his
the
thing.
upbeat. Well, the thing is, when you hold up, when you're holding up and then you tech on the wall, you actually will buffer a tech wall jump, right? But so you can avoid that setup, but most of the time when you're going to ledge, you're pressing what move? Up B, right? So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like it's like such a fickle way to counterplay it because you have to like up B, then go back to neutral, then tech, and then
Yeah.
like maybe go for direct like some
And
weird.
odds are you're not going to do that. I mean, you're
Well,
completely
everything's happening
fading for that.
so fast,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Insanely fast.
but that's why that setup is so powerful.
Yep.
back to Battlefield again for Game 4.
I got to say, after that Game 2 comeback, Proto has had all the momentum, which was that was an insane comeback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Earned that and earned all the momentum and the 2 dubs.
On Game 2?
Yeah. Game 2 was that was a turning. That something shifted, you know?
Well, and it's one of those situations where, again, we talked about Anathema just really wanting to close out the stock. And it's like, if you're going to test Proto on, you know, one whole stock deficit on how patient his neutral is and how good the defense is, well, I mean, Proto's going to pass that test every time, right?
Yeah, that's true. Pressure here, down tilt. I like that. Go right up to the shield, too. Avoid the Lucina up B. Oh, my God.
Man.
The tech chase, though. Yeah, godlike.
Rollout feels safest because rolling can be so scary, but it really does put you in an awful position,
Well,
particularly against that character.
Last time he did get him with a down smash on the tech chase situation, right?
Sure.
So now that time he's going to finish it out. Needs to roll away.
These F-tilt follow-ups, too, off of aerial on the platform. Very smooth from Proto. Very clean.
Ducked under the gyro. All right.
Down tilting.
Man.
Yeah,
Live and Learn was on earlier. I was not happy about that.
Me neither.
Oh, really? You're a Sonic guy. What the heck? Hold up.
That's weird.
That's huge. That's actually huge.
That is huge, indeed.
He didn't have to earn it. Like, he just got the stock for free. That's kind of shocking. Surprised Proto dropped that.
Wow, the spacing. You see that? Right outside the arms of R.O.B.
Ooh, I like that double jump empty line. Really clean coming out. Not going to phase Proto too much in
my
another
God, dude.
Yeah.
F-Smash are just ripping all day, man.
Yeah, just caught him fading around there too much. He was too comfortable in that space.
I think he was probably going for ledge. I think he might have gone a little bit too high, but who knows? Anathema now with full stock down, even still has not even taken a stock this game, really. I mean, obviously the stock is off of Proto, but that was an unforced error.
Yeah.
True.
When I see Proto just like ripping these forward smashes too, that's a
confidence.
whole nother layer of
God.
confidence that we usually say Proto's not the person to strike first, right? For the most part, but I mean, this level of confidence, this kind of lead, Proto is going
that
for
means
a
he
lot
found
of
something.
these
You know what I mean?
the-
That's why he's like, okay, I know how you're playing.
Anathema can't play the game.
Yeah.
One of the most important things, I think, when it comes to stuff like that is the hit rate. Because, like, we talk about it a lot of, like, when somebody swings that way, when they swing long, like, swing hard, how many times are they hitting it? And he has hit that forward smash every time.
Right, exactly. It's not even, it's certainty. You know what I mean? It's not even confidence. It's beyond that. It's just happening.
Okay, the scramble here goes to the top platform with the up B.
Respectable.
Another great thing about the stage 4 Lucina. I mean, we have seen Anathema get some of the grabs on those top platforms. Both characters getting a little something out of it.
Tried to grab the gyro there with that air dodge, but didn't get it thrown. Anathema did have an opportunity there, but just keeps getting swatted away.
Yep.
Confirm right there, too, from Proto. He crushed it with that Lucina. Again, all Battlefield, too. I mean, traditionally a really good stage for those common smash sorties, you know what I mean? Great juggle state, great way that she's so fast too. She can cover so much of that stage, but it was the goal was get Anathema off stage, never let them escape, never let Anathema out of the corner.
Right.
Proto did just that, so very well done to Proto.
Good
Great
stuff,
game
man.
won by Anathema though.
Yeah, incredible game one, man.
Should have been a great game too as
It
well.
should have.
I honestly feel like that was the pivot point.
That was the turning point. Yeah, that was huge.
was.
That was enormous for sure.
Man, it was rough.
Especially when you're going up against that kind of caliber player, right? You're going up against Proto, and like you feel good, but like the moment you see that, it's like, damn, was I meant to win game one? You start thinking all these things, right? And it just gets rough. But man, Proto, great stuff. I love that he was getting like nair. He got nair into nair one other time, right? And then he got the nair.
The fast falls on the nair because
nair one.
that last one, you actually don't want the second hit to connect. You just fast fall it down, and then they're just stunned in the air, and you can just go for whatever, right? Go for forward air or something a little bit stronger.
Yep, it's so good, and we're seeing a lot more Marths and Lucinas utilize that, right? That specific one at those later percents. So really,
What's up, Proto?
Good stuff, Proto.
See ya.
See ya.
Proto's gonna talk to us, man.
Hey, what's up, Proto?
Hey, Proto.
Hey, Proto.
Great job, man.
How's it going? Yeah, good games.
How you feeling about your play today, man?
いやー、緊張しまくりでしたね。
Crazy nervous.
Oh,
Really?
You want to talk in the mic over here, man?
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was very nervous at the game.
Yeah, R.O.B is scary.
Yeah.
How'd you feel after that Game 2 win, the big comeback in Game 2? How was he feeling after that?
追い返した時ってどんな気持ちだったんですか？
楽しもうって思ってました。
Having fun.
Having fun!
Yeah, we can see that.
We can see that.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, is there any reason particularly why you just stuck with the Lucina? Does he feel like Lucina does better in that matchup?
ミンミンじゃなくて、ルキナに切り替えて、それで進んだ理由だったんですか？
なんかなんかミンミンのままだとなんか悪い流れが来そうだったので、まあ、ルシナでまあ、気分転換も含めて出そうと思ってて、で出したらうまくいったっていう。
I feel like if he kept using Min, then maybe it wouldn't go the right way.
Okay.
So yeah, and
okay.
then he switched, and it went very
It
well. So
worked.
he just, yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
No reason to change it.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, yeah.
Proto, who are you most excited to play at Summit? Given any opportunity to play any player in the final bracket, who would it be?
もし最終まで進んだら誰と遊びたいですか？
もちろん MK レオ。
MK Lee.
All right. How about second favorite?
なぜなら MK レオが好きだし尊敬してるから。
He just said he respects Leo.
Of
One of
course.
the best players, most fun players to play with.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Nice, nice.
Absolutely.
Right on,
We'd
man.
love to see that too.
2位
Yeah.
2位はね、
次戦いたいってなった。
次戦いたいやつ、リドルス。
Riddles.
Wow.
Oh.
Good answer. All right.
Okay,
All
okay,
right, we
okay.
can see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
all of those definitely possible to happen. So.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Cool.
Great, yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck in the
Thank you
rest of the
both.
bracket. Yeah, for
Cool.
sure.
It's always great hearing from Japanese players and translators and all that stuff. It's so cool, man. It's been
I
happening
just-
more, which is amazing.
Different perspectives, right, on the
Absolutely.
game and all
Oh,
that stuff.
dude.
So cool.
I just like seeing Lucina again. I feel like she
Me
was
too.
around for a long time, but like she feels refreshing, right?
Yeah.
It feels like a nice, refreshing, tall glass of water, as
Yeah.
opposed to all these other characters which are a little bit more wacky, right? A little bit sillier, a little
Facts.
bit cheesier. It feels nice that Lucina just feels very, I don't know, I don't want to say basic because that sounds.
we get it.
you
You're
know what I'm
old. You
saying.
know, you're team fundies. You know,
Okay,
it's
bro.
cool, man.
Yeah,